I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. All this discipline that we're building, all this consistency, yeah, it's hard out here. And it's just been wars and wars against even taking action. As you can see, like a bit about a month ago, I posted a video talking about my progress and my decline, not really specifying. And then at the end of the video, I said that I would either post by the end of that week or by next week, because I'm starting to post on every Saturday. I just didn't post at all for a month, actually. And this is just one of those things where I have to build a consistency. So, one of the biggest things that I've learned during this process is you have to have a big reason why. I myself have fallen into the mistake of having a reason why, but it wasn't big enough. It started to become demotivating, boring, and more of just a chore, basically. That turned out to, of course, another rut, less consistency, and just overall a whole mess. You have to have a big reason why. It doesn't have to be big to anyone else, just for you. And it's even better if it's someone other than you, like something else. Could be someone like God, or your loved one, or your family. These are all powerful reasons. And I've also learned that these reasons might not be as motivating, but through the hardest times that you're struggling, they will get you up. Of course, it's not going to motivate you. It's not all dopamine, like scrolling. See, that's another thing. I scrolled weeks ago for. Actually, no, I've done this for about a year or two. Scrolling to find motivation. And it got to the point where, does he still even care? Like, that's a very victimized view that I've been having until recently. Through these dark times, through struggle, basically. And you probably can relate to this yourself, where we're struggling, and then we find ourselves thinking about him, eventually leading up to coming back to him. And that's just been what's been going on recently. I've been trying to set the core foundation to be Jesus. Most of these tactics that I was talking about with previous videos, I didn't have Jesus as the foundation. So, of course, I fell off. What we have to realize as humans is that we make mistakes. Big mistakes, whether accidental or on purpose. We're not perfect. Not like Jesus. No. For some people, which was me back then, couldn't accept that. I wanted to exceed expectations. If I used to say that if Jesus can do it, I can too, which was a good thing, but it turned out to be more of a works type of thing rather than complete faith. Whenever you start to obsess over your failures or your mistakes, it just becomes a toxic cycle. Oh, why didn't I do this before? Like, you can't change the past. That's one thing. You can learn from your mistakes, of course, but you gotta learn and then move straight on after that. Who do you think is gonna win more? The guy that focuses on his mistakes and obsesses over them? Like, obsesses over not making them, or the guy who is just moving on, learning from his mistake, not obsessing over it, not thinking about it all the time? The first dude is already stressed out, cholesterol through the roof, not enough space for any thoughts for creative ideas that can help him. Second dude, of course, is gonna win. It's been a long time since I've actually recorded, so I gotta work on that. We have to work on our discipline and consistency to fight against these temporary desires that we've been brainwashed into. Overall, this video is just to help you realize that we're humans. We go through trial and error. Imagine we're in a jungle and you trip over a rock. You're probably gonna trip over that rock a few more times until your brain remembers that it's there. It's not gonna trip over it like 99% of the time after that. We have gone through ages of trial and error. Like, there's been so many inventions that haven't even gotten to the world today because they failed. Now look at these inventions: lighting, phone, electronics. All these inventions have been through trial and error. Your path is too. And I hope you can realize that God is with you, that He has your back. Whenever you struggle or you're in despair, because He is. And I know that because that's happened to me. And I know that because that's happened to me. Other than that, keep working. Achieve your goals and tasks that you need to do after this video. Other than that, I need you to keep in mind two things. One, God is with you. Two, you're human. You're not a robot. And even robots fail, go through trial and error. Have a good day, afternoon, and evening. Peace.